Hi, beautiful Capricorn. Welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. Capricorn, this is your singles, bonus singles love reading. And I'll get into that in just a moment. I just want to tell you that at the very end of this reading, I'm going to share a way with you that you can win possibly a personal reading with me for free. So if you feel excited about that, listen to the end and then the information after that. So what's going on for you, Capricorn? This is a singles love reading for the month of April for Capricorn, although it seems to be very much about, like, it's not your typical boy meets girl or girl meets girl, whatever sexual preference you have, but it's like, where are you on your spiritual journey? Where are you on your love towards yourself? Seemed to be the thread here in all the other signs. So let's just see what comes out here. I can't control the message. Capricorn Singles Love for the month of April. We're going to start with 3 initial cards here, and we're just going to go deeper into the message, into the energy of these cards. 3 cards coming out. Was that 3? No, that was 2. First one was peace. Have a lot of peace in your life. And the second card is blessed. Wow. And as I was just doing that, and as I was just starting your reading, it was 11:44 here, which is my, like, 144 is my, like, everything is perfect, everything is complete, everything is as it should be. And as I held that up, I just saw 144 on the clock as well. So to me that is like, I'm drinking smoothie, so I'm doing it mini burps. Very, very charming. Yes, I held up the blessed card there. And again, doing that, which with 2-2, it's at 2-2 on the clock. So it's very in alignment. It's very complete. It's very whole for you. This is very promising, Capricorn. Third card out. Don't mess it up now. Third card out. This is with the wisdom of the oracle. There you go. Interesting to see what that is. Building blocks. Yeah. Been building this for quite some time. It's time. It's time for you to move into the next stage, next level, next relationship. Starting with the peace card, like, I just love this. Just talks about how much peace there is in your life, or how much peace there is about to come into your life. And the egg for me is always a potential. You're flying around. They're flying around with, if you want to, that's a mistletoe. It's actually, I think it's blueberry rice. It's actually here, so I'm going to read that out. Blueberry rice. A blueberry thingy that the dove is flying around with. And I actually have this Swedish book that is coming with messages from fruits and vegetables and trees and flowers and whatever. So we're just going to check up blueberry rice. I don't know if that's in here, but since I was drawn to it, it probably is. Or blueberries as well. Should be in here. Blå. I'm checking for the English word. I'm not going to find anything there. Blåbär. Blå. Blåklint, blåklocka, blåsippa, blåstång, blåöga. It's not in here. Is this for real? Why am I drawn to the book if it's not in here? Or don't I see it? I don't see it. I was like, why am I drawn there if it's not here? I was getting a little bit upset for you. Blåbärsris. It's even blueberry rice that I saw. Like blueberry, do you say rice? Like the plant around it. Blåbärsris, blåbär. I'll just read in Swedish first and then I'll translate. Din egen visdom gör dig framgångsrik. Your own wisdom makes you successful. Visdom. Jag litar till mig själv. Jag litar till min egen visdom. Min egen visdom gör mig framgångsrik. I trust myself. I trust my own wisdom. My own wisdom makes me successful. Gå inte någon annans väg. Följ inte andras fotspår. Don't walk someone else's path or don't walk where someone else has walked before. Don't follow in anyone else's footsteps. Jag skördar endast av min egen visdom. Därför är jag också så framgångsrik, berättar blåbärsriset. I only skördar. Like my harvest comes from my own wisdom. That's also why I'm so successful. The blueberry rice. You don't say rice. The blueberry bush is saying. Your own wisdom makes you successful. I trust myself and I trust my own wisdom. My own wisdom makes me successful. Don't walk in anyone else's path. Don't follow in anyone else's footsteps. I harvest only from my own wisdom. That's also why I'm so successful, the blueberry bush said. So there's something here about, okay, follow your own intuition, follow your own success, follow your own wisdom is your own success. The wisdom is your path to success. And the egg there talks about huge potential. Number 23 there for me speaks also about the strength of the lion. It's like, very powerful. Really beautiful start here. We're going to go deeper into that energy and see what that is about. And then blessed, number 22. And 22 for me in all the master numbers is about when you're on your way to something. You don't have a full fruition of it just yet. You don't see like a full manifestation of it, whether that is your love relationship that we're waiting on or something else in your life. But you're well on your way there and you seem to be cruising right now. You're using your wisdom to get more successful. You're using your own intuition. You're walking your own path and you're sitting on huge potential and you're just cruising and you're sort of just waiting for things to drop from the sky. This is when you don't really have to do anything, but you just follow your own wisdom, your own intuition, and things will just start to pop out left or right, or left and right. And then building blocks. This is like when we have you built your success, you built your foundation, you built your person, you built like whatever this is, like the foundation is there. Now it's like, okay, I built my foundation. Now I only want the relationship. I only want the house now to stand on this foundation, or like whatever this is, probably the love, is that you built your foundation for it. And if that is like you have come from so much life before this, like your foundation can be so much, it can be a whole lifetime leading up to this space, place, situation, or whether you have on purpose, been sitting down and just really thought out, like, what is it that I'm seeking in a relationship? What is it that I want? And you laid this beautiful foundation for that. And the foundation, even though it's like you're asking for something that you want, that usually comes from who you are yourself, right? What you feel like you are, and therefore what you need or want in a relationship. So we're on a really, really good path here. So we're going to just clarify the peace card. Why is the peace card here for Capricorn, please? Ooh. Wow. Capricorn, I think we've had a couple of these indicators recently, but look at this. We've had a tower moment. We had something major, and we saw that. That's what I mean with the reason why you built this foundation is because you've lived a lot of life. You come from somewhere, and yes, you have. We have a tower moment. We have a situation here where you have just really something has brought you to your knees, or something. Let's just say it in a more positive way. Something has cracked you open. Something has really made you understand exactly how powerful you are. because you have rebuilt yourself. And then we have transformation, death leading to life. So we have a big, big transformation going on there. Or it has already, like you have been rebuilding yourself and you are releasing this past. You're making this transformation as we speak. You're becoming anew, like you're born again. This is the clarification of the peace. Like it has brought you so much peace. At first glance, look at this. Like if you were to look at your like life for like 5 or 10 years ago, this was probably not literally in the cards. This was in the cards. But the reason why this is here is because this has happened, right? This has led you to a very peaceful place. Has it not, you're really well on your way there. And as the blueberry bush is saying, you're using your wisdom now as a fuel to your success. The blessed card. Why is the blessed card here for Capricorn, please? This is for love. Wow, there's so much about foundation. Building a new foundation for yourself. This is the base chakra. This is where you feel like you belong. This is your root. This is your family, finances, security, where you feel like you are at home within yourself and with someone else. And that's coming from the blessed. Like you're just feeling like you're finally finding home. You're finally finding your success. You're finally finding your, it can be such a thing as you're just been, like financially, you just haven't been able to earn a living for yourself that is really satisfying, or you just never have felt really rooted, like you fit in somewhere, like here's where my home is. Maybe have been looking around, like where do I belong? Where do I want to live? Like really, like literally, where do I want to live? And now, like you're really well on your way there. You're making this foundation happen. You're starting to feel more rooted, like you feel like you're on your way. It's like you've gotten footing on your way to this beautiful. It makes sense like this is coming up because this is so much about foundation as well. So we're going to clarify the building blocks there. Building blocks for Capricorn, please. Wow. So that was the crown chakra. So we're dealing with bottom and top. Good Lord. Well, I guess when we have these two strong cards coming out, the Tower moment, rebuilding yourself, opening up that heart of yours, going through some major transformation, releasing the past and like death leading to life, stepping into the unknown, I want to say, the divine feminine there, cruising through, like feeling the potential of peace and just quiet and just new foundation in your life. The base chakra and the crown chakra is like, in a sense, polar opposites, but in a sense, very same. Very much the same energy. Like you feel like, because you're connected. The base is about being connected to Mother Earth, and the crown is about being connected to the universe. And the heart, it wouldn't surprise me if the heart comes out here or in the extension, because the heart is sitting right in between, bringing heaven to earth. I just realized as I looked out the window here that it starts to snow again. I thought we were done with the snow here. Wow. Okay. Crazy. I thought that last week was the last week of snow. Okay. Anyway, I'm in Sweden. Yeah. The heart sits right in between and connects all of this, like the root with the crown. This is a real connection with your home. And home can be Mother Earth and home can be the universe, right? And so even though these two are coming out, this is telling that, okay, we have a real connection with the universe. We have a real connection with Mother Earth. But what it's telling of is that you're finding yourself now, like in the middle of that, in your heart. And it's not a separation. It's not either or. It's not Mother Earth or the universe, it's both. We need to connect them both. And where you connect that is in your heart. So there's like a big, big foundation that you're laying right now where you feel connected in simply every single direction. This is a powerhouse. Can we just get a little bit more about that base and crown? Yes, we can. Love begins. I just want to say, because you have felt a little bit like, okay, so I'm drawn to a particular deck, and I'm taking that deck, and I almost don't have time to shuffle before the first card just very effortlessly just falls out. And it's almost like it got prepared the round before. As I was shuffling before, it was almost prepared the round before that. So it's like, it's a little bit of a message in that as you just move forward now, the next step is already like prepared for you. And as you just move forward, it's going to continue to reveal itself. And look at this. Love begins. So you have a tower moment. You have been down and out somehow, and you have transformed. You have released a lot from the past, and that wisdom has made you coming more and more to peace. You really feel blessed in your life right now as you're cruising through, and those building blocks, like that preparation has really started to pay off. Like you're just really on your way to feel connected and feel like you know where you belong. And with the 2 number 1, like we have a base chakra there with the love begins. It's a 1-1 situation. It's new energy, it's new start, it's new beginning. It's also alignment. This is where the love begins. When you feel that connection, that kind of connection, when you don't rule out Mother Earth and you don't rule out the universe, but you include them both. And there's no separation, but you're the sort of common denominator. Like in the middle, you sit in the heart and you bring them all together. Like you bring heaven and earth together, literally, in your heart. And when you do, love begins. Like there's a pouring out. There's a literal pouring out of that love. It's almost like your heart is about to explode. As you come into this, as you might have already, and as I start to say this, I'm actually getting like a little bit of pain in my back. And you might, okay, so this might just be for 1 or 2 people, but you might not have understood why you have a recent back pain that is sitting right around your, so if you're thinking about your heart chakra, it stretches all around like your heart, your lungs, and the back, even the back, like down to the middle in your back. And you might not understand, or you might feel like, what is this pain in my back? That is actually your heart opening in a little bit of resistance, because it's like, and it's not too heavy. It's like every once in a while, it's like, I have a little pain in my back there. What is that about? That is your heart. And if you just sort of just go along with it and just say, I'm just going to relax into this. I'm really ready to open my heart. I'm ready to feel the love. I'm ready to like just allow as much as you possibly can. That pain will go away for sure. And it will make it easier for the heart to keep opening. And I feel just as much as you maybe are getting glimpses of a little bit of pain in your back, you're getting glimpses of what that love will mean for you. You probably will be like a little bit stroke. Do you say that? You're not going to get a stroke. Stricken. You're being stricken, striked by such love that you barely can stand up. It's almost like, it's almost unbearable in the beginning. It's like, wow, is this how love feels? And it's not because you met someone. It's not because you're in love. It's not because even you saw someone that's really good looking. It's not even like a little, oh, hello there. It's just the fact that you're opening your heart. That's what it feels like. It's not something outside of you that is making this happen. This is inside of you. This is you connecting heaven and earth. This is you connecting with the base, with the crown. That's where the love begins. So let's see where that takes us. I know that's a little bit of a cliffhanger, but let's see where that takes us in the extension. But before we go there, I want to tell you about this draw, which is a chance to win a personal reading with me for free. And I thought about this, like, how can we bring a little bit more love into the world because of a lot of things going on right now, and without us focusing on like this particular thing or this particular country or this particular blah blah blah. It's not so blah blah blah. But as we start to focus on that, it's not going to bring a lot of love. It's going to bring heartache and loss, you know. And so what I want for you to be a part of this draw is to sit like 3 to 5 minutes and just think of someone or something that really brings you love as you think of it, or brings you gratitude, because it's like or harmony or peace, like in that vicinity. Love and harmony, peace, gratitude is like, wow. I even for you, Capricorn, you're the first sign. I even for you want to take out the gratitude, because it feels like you're grateful for something. Like, okay, I'm not gonna even get into that. So something you feel love, peace, or harmony around. Something you feel love, peace, or harmony around, just to sit in that for 3 to 5 minutes. What do you feel peaceful around? What do you feel harmony around? What do you feel love for? One of those three, or all three things, for 3 to 5 minutes, just sit in that and have that energy just ooze out into the ethers. And that's going to make a difference. It's going to be a ripple effect, because hopefully we're a lot on this channel that does the same thing every once in a while. And as a beautiful little win-win situation there, you have a chance to win a personal reading. So if you want to, just post a little bit of what you feel love about in the comment section. But if you don't want to be that private or personal, just put something like I'm in, I want to be a part of the draw, I'm down, like whatever, just something that makes me understand that I should include you, because not everyone is interested in that. And then I will help. I will get some help from Source to pick out a winner, and I'll announce that winner on the 14th of April. If you're interested in the extended, the link to that is in the description box. It's one to Vimeo and the other one is to Buy Me a Coffee, which is a donation site where you can go to just support the channel. But you can also go there to become a supporter, to have access to every single extension that I posted there. It's not just for Capricorn, it's for every other sign as well. So whatever you want. So let's see where this love begins. To get it a little bit more into that, see what comes out there. If not, thank you so much for watching. Bye guys.